Hi guys, hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So as I'm about to take my weight gainer, natural weight gainer that I made a video of, I would like to speak about the topic of quite a bit of importance over the past months or so, and that is the extremely high diet in protein, the extremely high protein diet, and my opinion on it. So you can check out one of my first nutrition videos I posted was regarding the amount of protein you should eat to build muscle. And I always was of the opinion of the old school bodybuilders and scientists that studied and spoke about this question, and that is to take 0.7 up to 1 gram of protein by pound of body weight. So for example, if a guy is 100 pounds, or no, let's say 200 pounds, then he should take from 140, which is 0.7 per pound of body weight, upwards until 200 grams of protein per day. 200, which is 1 gram per pound of body weight. Okay, so that's my personal advice. It's also been my diet for years, and I've seen gains. For a period of time, I saw strength gains and some physical gains. Of course, I plateaued, but it's kind of normal to plateau and to reach a limit when you're a natty trainer. As unfortunately, this is how life is for natty trainers like us. But anyways, I myself, when I started, when I started, I didn't even care about nutrition. I didn't think it was important. I was just thinking for some reason, eat one banana a day and it would be enough. I didn't know why, but I thought that one banana a day was good for building muscle. I was 16 or something. I was kind of stupid. So yeah, I started with I would say maybe 100 grams of protein a day, and I still saw the best gains ever. Obviously, I know now that it was because of the noob gains, like they call them, the noob beginner gains that you gain your first 6 months or 6 months to 1 year. But anyways, then I started learning about nutrition and fitness properly. I even became obsessed with it. So then I switched to a normal bodybuilder diet and even entered into the extreme protein diet that we're talking about. So I remember I was weighing about 70 something kilos, 70 something kilograms, like 75, 77 maybe, and or maybe even less, like anyways in the 70s. I think early 70 kilograms, and I would eat like 225 grams a day, like 225 up sometimes to 250 grams a day, and like 200 grams was not enough for me. I mean, in my mind, because I really wanted this extreme, the maximum gains, and I thought that the more protein you had, the better gains you could get. So yeah, I was going around 220 225 grams a day at about 75, let's say top 75 kilograms of body weight. 75 kilogram, which is 165 pounds. So if you do the mathematics, 225 grams divided by 1.4 by 165 pounds of body weight, then it's almost 1.4 grams per pound of body weight that I was taking. It was 1.36 grams per pound of body weight. So this is the extreme protein diet, which a bunch of modern bodybuilders like Jeff Nippard and a few other influencers. I know Jeff Nippard is a big fan of this. It's his diet. So I myself did it, and However, I didn't do it a lot because of the high price that this diet entails, because unfortunately protein is the most expensive food to eat. I mean, the most important macro to buy. So yeah, the high protein diet is unfortunately really expensive. So I stopped it after about like 2 years or 1 year and a half, something like this. And so anyways, my results are that, and by the way, I was taking like a minimum of 6 meals a day. I would even take a seventh one during the middle of the night because I was crazy. And at the time, it was still believed in the early or late 2000s that you needed to eat every 2.5 hours, or else your body would go into catabolism and you will lose muscle. So here's why. And so, anyways, my personal results were that it wasn't that much of a difference, and there was not much more gains, no crazy gains, neither in strength nor in muscle mass. And of course, after the first year, it's kind of normal when you're a natty. Like the first year, you can gain, I don't know, I remember like 10 to 12 pounds. Some studies said 10 to 12 pounds, and then the second year, like half of it, like 5 6 pounds, and then it's really, really low until you reach your maximum natty limits, and then you can't even win anymore or gain anymore. So yeah, there was not crazy gains with this super high protein diet, and so that's why I never took it ever since. Like after 10 years something, I take the normal diet that I spoke about, which is 0.7 up to 1 gram of protein a day per pound of body weight. And I believe that the results are the same. And I know some clients and people I know that also take the normal amount of protein a day and don't go on the super high diet, super high protein diet, and they gain results fine. However, there is a catch, and that is, I agree with what Jeff Nippard and people who think like him say when they say that they do this kind of diet because a high protein diet, super high, even for bodybuilders, super high isn't actually harmful for your health, because it was believed before that super high protein diets, even normal bodybuilder diets, are harmful for health. So this myth is not a problem. And secondly, the most important point is that it is in the safe side. So when doing this diet, you go on the safe side of things, and you are sure that you get the maximum gains that your body can gain. Now, of course, if you're a steroid user, then I suggest following this diet because you can gain an insane amount of muscle in a very short time. So for you, you could even go to 300 or maybe more grams, because your body could gain a lot of muscle in a short period of time. So you are not limited by the macros, and you don't have a limit of how much you can take to gain. And as for the regular bodybuilders, natty bodybuilders, then this is also a good point. So you are sure that your diet is at the 100%. So if you're lacking gains, or you are slow in gains, or don't have the full potential gains that your body can gain, then you are sure at least that it is not from the nutrition side. So in this case, you would have to check on your training, or sleep and stress and other factors. But you would know that your nutrition, which is the most important part of building muscle, it is 80 to 90% of building muscle, then you would know that at least this is not a problem. However, the last point is that this kind of diet should be only followed by those who have the means and have the money, because I personally believe that it's a waste of money in the end and that it's not really needed. If you listen to Omar Isov, one of the best natty bodybuilders there is, and the strongest also, you would see that in one video he said he was consuming 150 grams of protein a day. So that's really low compared to the super high protein diet, like I mentioned, like the one I was taking myself at 225 grams. So in finish, this is my point, my viewpoint, my opinion regarding this topic. So if you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe and share the channel. And check out my other videos. I'm uploading almost daily. So thanks for watching and bon appetit.